Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the hidden messages in corporate filings. And today we've got a little something from South Plains Financial Incorporated. And folks, it is about more than just numbers. It is about your money. And when you might see some of it. Before we dive in, if you love getting down to the nitty-gritty of company reports and want more of these breakdowns, make sure you are subscribed. And hey, we've got a fantastic community over on our Discord server discussing these exact sorts of things, linked in the description below. Alright, let's get straight to it. We're looking at an 8K filing for South Plains Financial Incorporated, and the date that jumps out is early 2026. This kind of filing is usually for big, important stuff that happens suddenly, and this one is no different. So, what is the big news? Well, on the 22nd of January 2026, South Plains Financial Incorporated put out a press release, and in plain English, they announced they're giving a bit of sweetness back to their shareholders. They declared a quarterly cash dividend. Think of it as a thank you payment from the company to the people who own a piece of it, a part of their profits being shared. This dividend is specifically for their common stock, which is the regular kind of stock most people buy. It's a pretty standard practice for established companies to share their success this way. Now, for the important bits for any investor, this dividend, this cash payout, is set to land in shareholders' accounts on the 17th of February of 2026. But here is the catch, and this is crucial. You have to be a shareholder of record before a specific date to get it. That magic date is the 2nd of February 2026. If you own stock in South Plains Financial Incorporated at the end of that day, you are on the list to receive this dividend. If you buy it after the 2nd of February, you'll have to wait for the next dividend announcement. This is standard practice to make sure they know who to pay, and the amount itself is 17 cents per S-hair. Now 17 cents might not sound like a lot on its own, but remember, if you own a lot of shares, these small amounts add up. For example, owning 1,000 shares would mean you'd get $170. It's a consistent small reward that signals a company is financially stable enough to share its earnings. The document also tells us that a copy of this announcement, this press release, is attached. We can find it as Exhibit 99.1. This is essentially the company's official word on the dividend, and it is incorporated here, meaning it is part of this official filing. Now, who is South Plains Financial Incorporated? They are a bank holding company, meaning they own banks. They operate primarily in West Texas. You might know their subsidiary Citibank. So when you see South Plains Financial, think banks, think Texas, and think about their customers and their financial health. Their stock is traded on the NASDAQ stock market under the ticker symbol SPEFI. This is how you'd find it if you were looking to buy or sell shares. The fact that they are listed on a major exchange like NASDAQ means they have to follow strict rules and regulations, and filing these reports with the SEC is a big part of that. While this filing doesn't have lengthy financial tables to dissect like a big quarterly or annual report, the information here tells a story. Declaring a dividend, even a small one, is generally a positive signal. It means the company believes it is profitable enough to return some of that profit to its owners. It can also be a way to attract and retain investors who are looking for regular income from their investments, not just potential growth in stock price. In the world of finance, a consistent dividend payment like this can mean a few things. Firstly, it tells us that South Plains Financial Incorporated is likely generating enough steady income from its banking operations to cover its expenses and still have enough left over to distribute. This suggests a healthy and stable business model. Secondly, it can indicate that the management team is confident about the company's future prospects. They are not holding on to every single penny for some uncertain future need. They feel secure enough to share the current wealth. However, it is also important to remember that a dividend of 17 cents per S-hair is relatively modest. For investors looking for significant income streams, this might not be enough on its own. This type of dividend is often seen in companies that are also focused on growth, reinvesting a good portion of their earnings back into the business while still offering a small reward to shareholders. It's a balancing act. We didn't see any major risks or strategic shifts mentioned in this specific filing, which is typical for a news-driven 8. Okay, the focus is squarely on the dividend announcement, but it is always wise to remember that banks, especially regional ones like South Plains Financial Incorporated, are sensitive to economic conditions. Interest rate changes, loan defaults, and competition from other financial institutions are always factors to consider based on this filing. South Plains Financial Incorporated appears to be in a stable position, able to reward its shareholders. The dividend, while small, suggests a commitment to returning value and a confidence in their ongoing operations. For investors, it's a positive sign, but it's just one piece of the puzzle when evaluating any company. Alright, that is our quick decode of this South Plains Financial Incorporated filing. What do you think about this dividend payout? Does South Plains Financial Incorporated fit into your investment strategy? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below if you found this breakdown helpful. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more corporate insights. And don't forget to come hang out with us on Discord. Link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next Decode.